What made you decide to start your company?
A little bit about myself. I grew up in Oxnard. Went to Pacifica High School in Oxnard,
Nice.
and you know, like like Vivi was saying, I was never really taught financial literacy. So graduated high school, wanted to get a car, didn't have the credit for it. As you guys experienced. So once I went to the dealership wanting to get my car, I was getting 15% interest rates. It was not, I didn't have a cosigner. So I was like, I didn't have any money for the car that I wanted, no credit history. So, yeah, so that's why I kind of started this company. That's why I've partnered with Campbell Solutions here and to help people get kind of what they want. Okay. And the main reason is, to help to make sure nobody goes through that same situation that I went through. And also we're bilingual. So I want to help out the Hispanic community as well. Campbell Solutions here, we're both bilingual. So we kind of help out and kind of combine two and two together to help both communities,
Yeah, the Latino community is actually, I think Toyota was actually sued because the rates they went through and looked at the rates with the Latino community, Spanish speakers, and they were significantly higher than English speaking or, other ethnicities.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's necessarily them discriminating. I just think because of the lack of education for the credit situation, they just don't know any better, right?
Exactly.
They walk in and they just don't know, and they want to get it done, and whatever it takes to get a car, because for the most part, when they're going to look for a car, especially us, and it's a necessity. And so we just, they're not going to do us wrong, and we believe, and we sign on the, on the dotted line, and we go.
And you're focused on the monthly payment, right?
Yes. Yeah. And you're focused on the monthly payment. You're focused on the fact that you think that this person is going to do right by you.
Yeah.
And, that's why I love this partnership with Reliance Wealth, because we're really wanting to help. And also, partnering with you guys and being able to help people, get them a great rate for their vehicles, and also look at their credit profile and let them know, hey, maybe you're going to be at this interest rate, but in 6 months we can refinance you and get you in a lower payment, or even your next step in vehicles, right? You got to start at one place and we can go to another.
Yeah, I've always been big on refinancing. So for a couple years, I worked at not even a couple years, it was a few months. But I learned how to do financing in the car business by actually working at a call center that did nothing but refinance auto loans. So people would call in and they did a lot of advertising, and they'd tell us their auto loan. We'd take a credit application and refinance them. The good thing about refinancing a car you already own is you don't have to pay sales tax on it again. And, one of the good and bad, right? The bad is the loan starts over from day one.
Okay.
So you could be 3 years in your loan, but you could also cut your payment in half, cut your interest rate in half, but you're starting over from day one, which, is good and bad. You always have the option to prepay the car or pay the car off early. But the refinancing is a big thing. And I always pitch that to all of my customers because unfortunately, they have a lot of customers don't have the best credit, and they get the highest interest rates.